Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Runeborn! This is going to be a warm-up to get me back in the habit of making the standalone videos after the hardware failure we ran into. So, we're going to go ahead and do a new game, and yeah, we're back up to functional, but not quite there. And yes, I'm starting a new run. The last one was absolutely atrocious, and you'll never see it on YouTube. Yeah, I did terrible. But, let's see, we got Slime as our opener. Let's go ahead and just grab those for sure, and we're just gonna kind of blind cast and hope we get the right stuff for this. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. The thing is, we need to be building up for the first actual fight against a real boss. Hopefully we can get some decent stuff, and yes, we are currently on muted music because copyright claims. Because that's how it roll. And this should be lethal here. We do get various bonuses over here. Yay, total damage, nothing too extreme. And yes, it has been a while since I got to play this last. We want to save our meditates for the boss, by the way. And we want to save our gold, if possible. It depends on what we actually get as far as drops. Nugget of Wisdom is not bad, and it's cheap. That could pay itself off in one fight. 3 multi for every trinket. Or Odd Bauble and Nugget of Wisdom are both good picks here. Add the damage of the runes from the bottom row to the runes above them. We're not going for big combos, so that's not going to be that. This is not bad if we go for a lot of holds, but I think those two are all we really want right now. Let's go ahead and plop that down. So we have 3 trinkets. Do we buy that early? Yeah, why not? It'll help us proc the Nugget of Wisdom anyway. As far as our opening fight, scroll at the start of fight is pretty nice. This is a little bit more gold if we wanted to go that route. I think the scroll is going to be more useful for us. I might add some music from like YouTube's music library later, but we'll see. What do we have? Conjure a copy of the last scroll used. Well, we haven't used a scroll yet, but this is fine. We might actually get that 50% on this cast alone. Do we? Yes. We did 100% in one, so we do get the extra gold. Awesome. We do get 7. Okay, so we get a little bit of money from that. 7 from that. Celestial Amulets, Necrotic Amulets, and Arcane Amulets. Arcane's not bad. It boosts our damage. Celestial Amulets are nice too. I think we go with Celestial first. Let's see. We definitely want it on that. Do we go... Which element do we go for first? I think we go for lightning. Hopefully we get the runes to kind of work with it. If not, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and grab that to it as well. Next level. Oh, we're right into Grunkcore. As far as these go, I think we go for Vipress and get the Gem Weaver rolling. Yes, we're not going to have a lot of money going into it, but we're going to be able to upgrade our charms, and she's a little bit easier to kill than Grunkcore. Okay, so she's frozen a light rune. Cannot be unheld or targeted by spells. Groovy. We do get our meditate back from after this, though, so... Maybe we go lightning? I mean, we are leaning into lightning. Oh, that's just a light rune, though, so we can't get that diagonal at all. We'll go to 5. I think I'm going to release those. Do 1 more meditate. Not so good. Here's hoping we get... that's not terrible. Because we get a 5 a row across there. And we kill her in 1 shot. So we do get our gold again. Sweet. Yeah, every 3 levels you get a restoration of your mana. And we also get one of these. I'm going to go with... 20% chance to add a +20 multi, plus coins when triggering. I think out of these, I think coins when triggering is fine. We are going to go with it in... Wish I remembered the order of these. I think... Yeah, I think you rotate it to the right to get it up. So it's like, it's really far away from both ends. If we go for it in there. It's a blue, so I think we go for it in second column. There's a bunch of money. Sweet. As far as improvements, we can get a times 1.15 multiplier with the ruby. +1 trinket slot would be handy. And I think we do the +1 trinket slot on... I'm going to do odd bobble here first, of course. We don't actually have enough for the amethyst, I just realized. So only one we can get is the ruby. That sucks. Let's go ahead and see if this is actually useful for us. A lot of red in there. If we there's a scroll we can get that's actually really nice with that. Which ones did we have there? We do have blues. We could lean into blues. Yeah, Celestial is just a multiplier adder. And we hold on to that for later, I think. Uncommon trinket at the start of the fight, or -2 holds. I think we go for the ancient archive out of these. Gives us more gold, and the... Yeah, we should be able to deal with it. As far as our opener goes, we're going to go ahead and use 1 meditate. Oh god, it's really not liking me right now. 2? I'm trying to get a blue down here. There we go. Let's go ahead and go with it there, just in case. We don't want to use up all of our meditation, though. Okay, so that's not a bad one. We're getting multipliers added to it. We're getting a little bit of gold from that. So we should be able to escalate pretty nicely here. And we get extra gold from having casts left. I do wish the meditates were quicker to come by. Like, maybe recover 1 with each fight or something. What does this do? Trigger this rune again, including effects from trinkets. That one is worth it. Do we have any of our good runes up? We do not. So we'll just save that for later. Arcane Amulet Scroll, we'll go ahead and put on those 2. Give them a little bit of extra damage. I think we save the rest of our Arcane Amulets. Gem Shop, we might... All runes damage decreased. We can kind of overcome that. Trinkets would not be bad either. I think out of all of these, I think we go for the slime. Just for the trinket access, because we need trinkets over here to get our multipliers up. We actually haven't run across a Destroyer of Runes yet, either. It's kind of unfortunate. We haven't gotten very many good combo fixers either, sadly. I would really like the ability to... Oh, we're getting blues. Maybe I should have gone blue in 1. Nope, still nothing. We might actually just be able to kill this guy with junk. Oh, we got something on the bottom there. We might be able to just kill this guy with junk. Yeah, we should be able to. We should be able to get 6,000 in this last one, especially since we locked those in. So that's it. Wait a minute. That should have... There we go. Ta-da! And I should have cast the aura thing. I keep forgetting to do that. I will try to remember to do it. Either on the wild card or on one of the good blues. So we are leaning into blues on this, even though we started out with lightning. Double your coins gained from interest is nice. Adds multi equal to the damage of the lowest rune triggered. And it's got an amethyst on it. Throw every rune destroyed by a necrom. Yeah, we could use that. I could go into that route, but I don't think I'm going to right now. I'm going to go for underdog first. When a rune is triggered, ruby times 1.5. Go like that, and we put you down there. Question is, do we go for numbers? I think we might actually go for the Jade Bell for now. But the free restocks are nice, too. Yeah, we'll go for restocks instead. They'll save us more in the long run. And that gives us a multiplier down here as well. Viperous or Slitheria? Viperous is the one we're going to have to take. We can't handle the no meditations. I am the dread when the lights go out. We're going to lock you guys in. We have a green there, so that's going to be a given. So none of those lockdowns matter. And we go ahead and use that on you. So it's going to trigger twice. We go ahead and lock those in and that. And hopefully we get a blue there. Aw, we didn't get a blue there. That's fine, though. We still get a 3 combo, and it should be all right. Goodbye, boss. And we get more gold from this as well. We're not quite doing as good as we were on that other run. We had a lot more control over our rune pool in that one. Let's see what we got. We're going blue. Do any of these others look interesting? No. So we go for another ice rune. And I think we go for it in... slot 2. Get ourselves a decent amount of money from that, too. And he will let us destroy things. So I think I want to destroy a little bit in both line 1 and 2. And this is going to up the multiplier on... Where is it hiding? Thought we got... Oh, no, that was my last run. Never mind. My brain is the dumbs. There's actually a trinket that gives you boost based on how much you destroy. So we need to destroy extra nonsense. So we're going blue and yellow for the most part. And I will spend that 9. We'll be at 10. That's not bad. And the Devourer of Hope. +1 trinket slot. Yay! And we get some gold from it. I've been watching you, savoring you. It's now time to devour. You don't say. And he's going to curse those. Ethereal Amulet. I don't remember what Ethereal Amulet does. Cannot be held. Okay, so I don't care if either of those get that. I mean, we can lock those down. Get rid of... but we also have the blues down here. Lock you in. We are just not getting good things. I'll do one more. Okay, so we have that line. We're hoping we get a blue there. We did not. We did get a 4 in the middle and a 4 on the top. That's actually not bad. That's a fairly decent opener. It was more than half of his life on the first one. We'll probably end up getting rid of this eventually. It only sells for 1, but... We'll let that one get hit. I think we gamble on that. Still going to be lethal, it's just not great. And he mostly only hit garbage ones, so I'm fine with this. And you can get it for every hit over half, so you can get 4 in one run. What do we have? When you run out of cast, grant +2 cast and evolve into Torch of Phoenix form. What is Torch of Phoenix? It's got... I don't know what it's got on it. It's a yellow gem. All plus damage and plus multi bonuses are increased by 100% when applied to a fire rune or rune match. Plus ×2 multiplier for matches of 3 or more. I think we go for the Phoenix Feather. Give us a second chance. Okay, you have a Topaz, which is a +10 multiplier. I wish I could hover over that and see what the Phoenix form was. And that is plus damage for every cast. I think it's about time to get rid of the Nugget of Wisdom and pick up this. And then we go with... times 1.5 multi, +1 trinket slot. We go for plus damage up here. We come down here and start adding up into these. That one's got a decent multi now. I think our next one to get rid of is probably going to be the Merchant Coupon. I'm hoping we can get to a point where we can... Ooh, Epic Rune Chests. We can pick 2 of 5. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to get the blue. We're going to put it in slot 1. I'm not going to bother with this one because we're going to end up with 2 runes that I don't like. Well, 1 rune that I like and 1 that I don't. We're going blue this run against Bib. Conjure a scroll and get 3 gold to go to that. We could go for trinkets. We could go for 2 mountain bounties. I think out of these, we go for cultist. Because we can get some work done with a scroll. Swap 2 runes. I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. Let's go with these 2. Get this to there. I probably should have actually swapped this one in like the white. Okay, so we got a line there, we got a line there. This one's dead. Oh, we got a full line there. Okay. We've got a 4 on this angle. That's going to be actually decent damage. Almost killed him in 1 turn. And we're getting bonuses on this one. It grows damage with every cast. Definitely lock you in. We could lock those in and just guarantee damage. I think I want to risk it. Still not great. We should still win, though. Because we have a decent amount of multipliers. We are not full-on Balatro or anything, but... where you go up into, like, the E numbers yet. This could probably get up there. I do see the potential in some of the things we've gotten, but I have a feeling that's going to be a full game goal, not a... Morph a rune into a wild rune. Yes, please. And pick 1 of 3 runes. Pick 1 of 5 forbidden scrolls. You know what? I am going to buy both of those. Ugh, that's garbage. Skip. Well, that was a waste of money. We do have 3 free restocks whenever we enter a shop. So I should be using that because I'm a dumbass for not using it. Destroy a rune with random to add 3 wild runes with amulets to the column inventory. Conjure a legendary trinket. Let's use this first. All but 1 random trinket to create a copy of it, including its gem. I think we go for legendary trinket. I was hoping we'd get a gem shop. Out of these... End of a spell line. These just work. Dwarven figurine. But the multi is just so good. I think out of these... This has the potential to go, like, extreme, but we don't have an endless mode, so I'm going to sell that. I'm going to go ahead and Blessing of the Scroll. Every time a light rune is destroyed. Interesting. +6 multis for matches of 2 or more. We need to figure out a way to destroy light runes. We're going to be doing that soon. We sadly do not have a character that does that. I'm going to go after the spirit first, though. We need to get the right shops for some of this. So you, and you. This is just a normal fight, I believe. Yeah, it's a normal fight, so we shouldn't use up all of our meditates. Did we keep the guy that scales? We did not. We got rid of the scaling guy. That was a very weak opener. We can do better than that. Yeah, it's only every time a light rune is destroyed. Go ahead and grab you and just cast. Okay, so there's a nice combo there. There's a nice combo there. Not going to be the highest damage roll, but it's going to be way better than that first one. There we go. We just need another one of those. We'll be fine. Yeah, it can't be held, so those are just there. I'm just going to blind cast. That was a mistake. I don't think we're going to even cross, like, 15k, are we? Well, we might. We did. Oh, yeah, because we have a decent number of multis there. Down to 1 cast. Yeah, we're struggling in that. I think we'll be fine. But yeah, we just haven't gotten the rune manipulation that I'd want. So we're just kind of chugging onto this and hoping for the best. +1 cast, +10 multi. Okay. think we transfer a gem first as a times 1.5 multi. I think we go like that. That way we can sell this if we want to later on. We have 2 open sockets, so I'm going to go with chipped jewel there. I'm going to go with dusk there. As far as the actual boss, wild runes morph into random element when casting. Destroy a rune after each cast. Oh, butts. Both of these suck. We're going to go for this, because we're not super attached to wild runes. Okay, we can lock those in. That will actually get us an okay start. Because we end up getting a decent number of multipliers there. Building up our gold. Do we win this, though, is a question. We still have the Phoenix Feather as well. Do I risk that? No. We need more multipliers. Otherwise, we're definitely going to hit that Phoenix Feather. Come on, give me my blues. I have so many blues in those opening ones. It's like, nah, you don't get any of them. At least if we survive this one, we'll actually have a decent amount of gold. Okay. Oh, God's sake. I might... You know what? I'm going to risk that one. Can I get any of my blues? Probably not. Oh, that one's going to convert to a random red. Lovely. Hate that. These second stage bosses are such fucking dicks. Pardon my French, but jeez. Yeah, we're going to need every single cast we can get. You're locked in. You're locked in. We're going to have to lock that in, and hopefully we get a blue. We did not get a blue. They're going to convert to a blue, but yay for more single line things because, you know, we can't get any kind of good luck here. Despite us stacking our deck in favor of it, we just can't get anything we want. Well, here turns the Phoenix Feather. While you guys lock in. Yeah, absolutely nothing. That just sucks. So it's going to turn into something. +2 cast at the start of fight. Plus 400 damage degrades by 100 damage when it cast is used. Okay, so it just becomes useless after a while. That's fine. Let's try that, and hopefully we get a white. We did not. So it's going to become useless after a while. Which I hate. So that means we're going to have to be on the lookout for another one. Thank you for the restores. Let's see, what do we replace it with? Wealth Aura, +3 coins whenever this rune is triggered. Don't have a single blue here, I notice. That's the only color not represented. It's like it knows I'm going for it. Oh, let's go for, I guess, Wealth Aura. Why not? We'll go with it in 3. Add a new random effect to this trinket when a leader boss is defeated. Interesting. I mean, we only have 4 more fights. So that can actually be semi-decent. I'm going to go with a swap 2 runes. And we are going to swap that. And we'll do swap 2 runes. Actually, we're not going to use that just yet. We'll use that in the next one. As far as the restocks, I don't know. I think that stacks. So let's go ahead. Grab you. And we will go for the scroll conjure because we still don't have rune destruction or rune altering. Okay, so that is captures a rune in this scroll. Remove the rune from the column and column inventory. It doesn't destroy it, it captures it. So I can't just use it on these to get rid of them. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that, though. Okay, so we got a nice line there. A nice 4 of blues, and they're actually giving us gold and damage boost. So that was half. That would have gotten us gold, but we don't have the gold thing anymore. Let's just go ahead and take that, and we'll lock those in and hope we get middles. Nope. We got lines there, though. And death. So that's going to be gone fairly soon. Random gem to a random trinket without one. Not bad. Plus 20 multi when no meditations remain. That might actually be worth it. I just realized we only have 1 more boss left. This is not going to do anything. Something we'd need early. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and take that. And we will use this to convert that into it. Just to get rid of the scroll. I suppose we could have sold the scroll. You know what? I'm going to do this. It is not working. Swap 2 runes, sure. We want blues in these left 3, so whenever we see them, I need to be using those. Plus 2 cast at the start of fight, conjure a scroll. I think we go for... Yeah, none of these are great. We're just going to go for Snapper. We don't have room for the scrolls, so it's not going to matter. Okay, swap, use... And actually, I'm going to do it like this. We're going to keep the... Use that to swap those 2. That way we have more wild cards in our opener. if at all possible. Yeah, we don't have any multipliers or boost from the cocaine. Yes, I know what that sounds like. We don't have boost from that yet. Because we still have meditations. We'll need them on the final boss. Definitely lock those in. Lock that in case we get a blue up there. And we have some decent lines. Not long ones, but we can at least set up a nice 3 combo with a few of these. I keep getting the aura right there, the repeat aura. It's not helping very much there, my friends. But getting these going is actually nice. And that is going to be a gold aura, so that's going to get us money whenever this procs down to there. Which is always welcome. And yes, we're going to be burning up all kinds of casts. I do like that this guy gives us +2 casts at the start of the fight. So we just... It would be hard to lose this one unless we had absolutely abysmal luck. But I don't think we're going to beat the final boss. Is this how much damage? No, that's how much damage we did last cast. Here's hoping. Nope. Bad luck on this one. We're still going to do some damage. Because we got this 3 line here. And we win. Barely. That took up 4 casts. Oh, no, it took 5 casts. Okay. Let's see. 1 of 3 scrolls. That has failed every single time. Rune in the last column. We don't care about that. Take another blue. We will put it in... Put it in 2. I think we just go to the next level. Oh, boss fights. We don't actually know what this one does. I guess we'll find out, because, I mean, the more we know. Disables 1 trinket for each cast. Lovely. Very, very lovely. Okay, so it's messing with that. Cute. We probably should have re-rolled to try and get blue all the way across there. But I'm a dumbass. That was an abysmal hit. Now, the question is, does it... Okay, so it only hinders 1 each time. Okay, that's fine. We're going to get our meditations back. So I need to lock those in. Thank you, game. There we go. So basically we have this whole front group of 3 almost set up where we can get these things working sometimes at least. I should probably move this up, by the way. Like up there. Can I get something half... let's see. Do 1 more meditate. Oh, come on, game. It does not like me today. If we would have gotten a wilder blue right there, we would have probably gotten pretty close to killing it this time. But I don't think we actually win this. I don't think we have the punch to do it. If we would have gotten a light down here, we might have, but as it stands, it's just kind of like, no. No dice for you. I mean, we could just ham this last meditate down to 0 and get our multiplier going. ×1 multi. I mean, it's better than we were doing. So it's literally just down to luck at this point, whether we're actually going to get it or not. Of course, we can lock stuff in, but it's just a matter of luck as to just how much we're going to do. We need a higher roll than we've gotten this entire time to win. Which is not very likely to happen. It got rid of our ×1.5 multiplier. Yeah, this is gonna be close. We have one last cast. And that's all the lock-ins we have. I think it may have just been generous enough. Just barely. Holy crap. Last cast, last meditate. Everything filled back up now. Okay, so we have another ice rune. We don't really have a way to set these up reliably, but go ahead and use it there. We need to at least guarantee we have packs of 2. Plus 50 damage for packs of 2 or more. That +2 cast at the start is still not bad. Ice Ring is where it's at. +20 multi when no meditations remain, or +3 multi when ice runes are triggered. So that would be +45 and +9 on a spell line. I really wish I had an easy way to destroy runes. I'm going to go ahead and buy this and see if there is. Morph up to 2 runes into the next element seems like the best bet. So dark goes to blue. If that didn't have the trinket slot on it, I would get rid of that for it. Let's go with... we use it there. Yeah, +10 multi is more valuable than that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can swap out for that. right now. Yeah, I think we just go next level. Lord of Shame. 1 million. I don't think we're getting this one. We're gonna try. If this is our first time getting to him, so I'm happy either way. And he's got Nullify Aura. Lovely. Can I get a big rune on the starter? Okay, as far as the top row goes, not as in love with that. We're going to go ahead and... we'll cast that. Oh, it's going to destroy one of my magic multi-runes, you bastards. You bastards. And we didn't get a blue there. So pretty much 90% of what we just spent was pointless. Yeah, we'd need way more casts. We'd need 10 casts to even get close. Of course, you're going to destroy my freaking... oh, it's just a Nullify Aura. Okay, that's not as bad. Of course, we're not getting anything here. Oh, here we go, just hoping for the best. That is a little better than I thought it would be. This is going to be our biggest damage hit. If we don't get at least like 300, 400k, I don't think we can win this. I'm pretty sure we can't. Yeah, I don't think we can win this. That was about as good as we can get it. And now we're just hoping for blues. I do think it's possible if we get another run like we had last time. I think if we get one like that, we could very easily beat the Lord of Shame, because we were able to do over 1 million damage super easy with that. It's just we got caught up by, I forget which enemy it was, but they basically locked down our ability to use our wild cards, and that was what our deck was built around. It's the same one we fought this time. So if we win this, it is pretty much pure luck. And just locking down the right combo. But unfortunately, we can't lock those down, so it's pointless. And too many rolls like this, and we'll definitely not win. We are getting damage boosts because we have 0 meditations, though, at least. So get you going. We'll lock you in. It doesn't matter. Lock you in and you in just in case we get really stupidly lucky or something. Which we did not. It would require a lot of luck for that, and I think to really get as much as you want out of this, you need to have access to enough of the rune destroying and rune manipulating things, in addition to good trinkets. If we get lucky, we could pull this off. Because we might get this on the last cast like we did with the boss earlier. We need 52,000, very last cast. It's not looking promising, but let's go for it. We got a 3 there. We got a few 2s. We did win. Holy crap. We defeated Bib. Barely. This is just the sliding in sideways accomplishment. Yeah, that was not my best run. Endless mode in early access, that's where things will shine. That's where things will get really fun and really crazy. As far as versus my other runs, we got no good fortune scrolls hit. We rolled 3 of them and lost all of them. We've only gotten 2 empowered runes. That's not the worst one, not the best one. We've had way worse battles. But hey, we actually completed a run this time, so groovy. And we're pretty far down that damage leaderboard. I'm pretty sure I have gotten higher on that before. Have I not? Personal, yeah, we've gotten top 10 highest cast. We've gotten almost 500,000 on a single cast. That's the one that we got boned by the anti-wild one on. And this was today's. You can see when I recorded it. Oh no. I'm surprised it doesn't let me see like my highest total damage. But that's fine. Keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.